What's going on, guys? PlayBox here, and we're back for another Dragon Ball Legends video. Now in this video we're going to be doing a guide on the new co-op raid event. So yes, with every new LF we get a new LF monthly now. So with every new LF we do get a raid boss, which is pretty good because these raid boss do give 1k CC and a bunch of other rewards. If you take a look right now in the exchange hub, you get some courageous medals for every completion. You get like from 1 to like I believe 10. I don't know why this exchange hub is taking so long, but finally it's here. So yeah, I already redeemed all the chrono crystals, but you can get up to 1000 chrono crystals, which is pretty damn good. And you get a bunch of platinum coins, slot removers, Z power. So this is really good all around. It's just that the co-op battle is pretty boring and repetitive, but it's pretty good. So in this video we're going to be going over like the best units to use, who to use, how to clear it as fast as possible and most efficiently as possible. So if we take a look, Baby is a purple type unit. So what you want to use is mostly a yellow unit, of course. And of course his battle bonus character tags are GT, powerful opponent, and then the new LF Goku. So just to make this clear, LF Goku is obviously number one, the best unit to use in this raid event. If you have him, you're going to pretty much finish it in like 20-30 counts. And if you both have him, you'll finish it in like 3 seconds. So it's not hard at all if you use the new LF Goku. But for a lot of people that didn't get the unit or didn't summon on it because the banner is of course so trashed, I'm assuming a lot of people don't have this unit. There are honestly a very limited amount of characters you could use, so I'm going to go over like the best options. So right off the bat, bonus characters is GT and powerful opponent, like I mentioned. I think the best unit to use on this raid event is Zenkai Android 18 or Zenkai Demon King Piccolo. Either of them at Zenkai 7, I think they're the best unit to use right after LF Super Saiyan Goku. I know they don't have any of the bonus battle tags. Actually, Piccolo has the powerful opponent bonus character tag, so he might actually be a bit better than 18. But 18 is like really damn good also. Like her strikes can take 1 to 2 health bars and her blue card can take almost 4 health bars, so that's really good. So other than that, if we go over to our character list, let me just filter this by yellow. So as you can see, we have a couple options. Right off the bat, GT Vegeta is not very good to use in this raid battle. He is a GT tag unit, so he gets that bonus, and he's a yellow unit. But a lot of his damage also depends on the debuffs he inflicts. But the co-op boss is immune to debuffs, so he's kind of trash in this event. I've used him a couple times and he was not good. It took a long time to finish the boss. Next unit we could check out is Hit. Hit is honestly one of the better units to use. He has the powerful opponent tag, he has yellow tag, so he's a good option. He's honestly one of the better ones right after the Zenkai units. So if you have him, definitely use him. I haven't tried this EX Vegeta, but I think he might not be that great. I don't know. This yellow Frieza, if you have him Zenkai, he would probably be a very good option as well, since he's similar to a DKP. He's a yellow and a powerful opponent. But if we go over to some other ones, Rildo is actually a very good unit to use. He has the GT tag and the powerful opponent tag, and he's yellow, so he's a good option to use. He's honestly one of the better ones as well. And then we have Sin Shenron, who's also a very good option. We have Turles, and of course, Turles is also a good powerful opponent, of course. And I don't have the unit, but the Super Saiyan Yellow Broly, not the full power Broly, but just the regular one, non-legendary, that dropped alongside DKP, he's also a very good option. So if I were to kind of rank the units to use, I would say first, number one is LF Goku. No one's even close to his level of dominance on this co-op battle. Then I would say it would be Android 18, Demon King Piccolo, and I haven't tested out the Frieza, but I'm gonna say he's up there also because he's a Zenkai unit. So that's like the second tier. And then the third tier is pretty much the other units I mentioned. So Hit, Sin Shenron, EX Rildo, Turles, and the Broly. Those are all very good options as a third option. One also sneaky unit is Gogeta Blue. He doesn't have any of the tags, but he is a yellow unit, and he's actually he's pretty decent. Like I've paired up with a couple Gogeta Blues, and he's pretty decent to use. So if you have him even at 2 stars, I think it would be a good option, but definitely go for any of the other units I've mentioned first before resorting to a Gogeta Blue. So when it comes to the actual battle of the co-op boss, it's pretty generic. It's pretty similar to all the raid bosses we got and all the co-op battles we got. So The best way to go about this is definitely obviously get the shield down first. If you're using like Android 18 or something, you get a lot of green cards, so you can change all your blast cards to strike card, whatever. Get the first shield down and always aim to go for a double rush, because that's the fastest way you can take down these bosses. If you have LF Goku and you go for a double rush, you can pretty much beat them in the first shield break. But if none of you have LF Goku, LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku, it's most likely gonna take you 2 shield breaks. So you're gonna have to use your double rush on the first one and then try to beat him in the second one. Maybe by that time you probably might have your second rush. So for sure, after the second shield break, you should be able to take him down. One thing to note in these battles, just like all the co-op battles, is make sure you cover change a lot, so your opponent, your buddy doesn't take unnecessary damage. It doesn't really matter in this co-op boss in the raid battles, because the boss really doesn't do any damage. Like you can like tank a Rising Rush and do like 80,000 damage. That's what happened to me when I was using Android 18. I tanked a Rising Rush and I just took 80k damage. So it doesn't really matter if you cover change too much. In co-op, it matters a lot, especially in this one, in the extreme one that we have right now. But in the raid battles, it doesn't really matter. But definitely just do them just for the heck of it. I don't know if it has any like damage bonuses or anything, but I guess you should just cover change. Second of all, the most important part of this raid event is basically getting the right rush off. If you have LF Super Saiyan 4 Goku, it doesn't matter if you match up your rushes. Obviously, if you match them up, you'll guarantee kill him within the first shield. But even if you don't match them up, you're gonna take out a good chunk of their health, and you can pretty much finish it in the first shield break. So it doesn't really matter. But I would suggest going for Ki Blast with LF Goku, because he wants to prioritize strike damage. So the more damage he does, the better and more efficiently you'll kill them. But for anyone else, just keep in mind like the type of unit they're using. So if you're using Android 18, you want to prioritize strike damage, hit strike damage. Most of the units is based mainly strike damage, so go for your Ki Blast. Try to get them double rushes. Like I mentioned in my co-op guide I made a couple months ago. It doesn't matter if it might seem like the co-op bosses guess like blast more often, but it doesn't matter. They have like a specific like % chance of guessing your rush regardless of what card you use. So it doesn't matter what card you use. If they have to guess it, they'll guess it. So just pick the card that you think is better suited for that rush to maximize the damage output. So keep that in mind. When it comes to your final rush, the one that's gonna guarantee kill on your co-op boss, if you're the one that initiated the final rush, that means you're the one that's gonna have to pick a card that's not from your hand. So you'll have to pick one of the 4 cards: blue card, red card, yellow card, or a green card. And to guarantee this rush, always go for a blue card, because blue card is something that if you don't want to choose, because you want to use as much damage as possible. So if you're the one that's having to pick from your hand what card to use, never choose a blue card, because you want to maximize your damage. But if you're the person that initiated the rush and you have to pick one of the other 4 cards, always go for blue card to guarantee the kill, because the last thing you want is for the co-op boss to guess your rush when you're just right there to finish him off. So keep that in mind, only for the rushes that guarantee your kill if you don't match up the Rising Rush. So keep that in mind. Other than that, I mean, that's pretty much all the tips and tricks I can tell you for co-op boss. The raid battles are super straightforward, especially if you have a bonus character. You'll complete it no matter what. You're not going to go to the timer. That's almost impossible. It's just about how fast you can kill them, and basically because you want to be able to grind this as much as possible, and you want to do that as fast as possible. So keep in mind everything I've said, the characters I've let you know, and you should be able to finish this as fast as possible. So yeah, hope you guys found this guide helpful. If you did, please leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe, because that shit is so important, so don't forget. Other than that, have a great day. See ya.